What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Man, I must say I had a great time. Before I get into that, I have a new addition for my marine aquarium. That's right, for the beast. New addition. Now, what's funny is I was a little nervous because the day before I had to go to Michigan frag swap. And we'll tell you about that. I had to go grab my new addition. That's right. So before I introduce you to the new addition, I got some things I'd like to talk to you about real quick. I don't want to make the video too long, but I like to talk about them, and I think they need to be talked about. Michigan frag swap being one. Man, you guys killed it. If you guys watching this, you guys killed it. I normally don't do one-day frag swaps, but I was truly impressed. It felt like a mini Magna, a mini Palooza. Honestly, played the cards right. I could see this show being a 2-day show sometime in the future. With that also being said, I will definitely be coming back to that show. Also, I couldn't believe how many followers of my channel were actually there. I couldn't believe it. I got to shake so many people's hands, just had the opportunity to talk to them. They got to ask questions, me answering questions, hanging out, having fun, laughing, just having a blast. Kudos to all you guys that are following me and enjoy it. It is what I do. I loved hearing what you guys actually had to say in person. You guys rock out. That's what keeps me fired up. You guys just being such great supporters, and that just keeps my fire lit to keep doing what it is that I'm doing. Sorry, I'm talking so fast and getting tongue-tied. I'm still excited. I wish it was going on right now again. I would still be there. That's how much fun I actually had. And kudos to Michigan Frag Swap. You guys did an awesome job. I even heard other companies were actually impressed on the volume and the number of people that actually were there. Rocked out. So, with that being said, real quick, I know you guys are wondering what's going on with the aquarium. As well, everybody's looking fine. The affiliate over here is looking good. All the fish are looking good. We do still have some problems I need to address. Powder blue and the fox face. Woke up today, they're really at it. I'm really on the fence that the fox face actually took out the Achilles, to be quite honest. The way he's presenting his spines and stuff like that and going sideways towards the powder blue, I don't understand what the problem is. Me and the wife were talking and realized that this guy's been with us for 8 years. Roughly 8 years. So I don't understand, but what's going to happen is if the aggression does not cut down or something, he is going to leave and go to one of the frag tanks where he can live out his life. I'm not going to get rid of him. I've had him too long, and he can just keep the frag tanks cleaned and free of algae. This tank has to have the powder blue in it as well. I've always wanted to keep one. The powder blue, a little stressed out. It does have a couple spots. Obviously, I don't worry about the ick. But I've noticed the powder blue actually going at the fox face as well. So it's really hard for me to determine actually which one's the more aggressive, because they're both, I've seen it on both ends, they're both out of the blue going at each other. Now the fox face is obviously bigger than the powder blue. I don't get it. So we'll worry about that here in the future. So also real quick, I just want to share some good things, what I would like to do. First off, Pilot Lab actually released a new product at the show. It's called the Scope. It is a flashlight. Let me blind you. There you go. We can fist pump. No, it's got the strobe light in it as well. It's got two different kind of intensities. It seems like one more intense than the other, plus the strobe light. But I want to say it's probably about a 400 nanometer blue. Don't quote me, because I honestly don't know. Just the way it looks to me, it really makes the corals really pop. But also better than that is you could really, at the show or in your home aquarium at night when pests come out, you can really examine the coral for pests. It really makes the corals fluoresce. the whole 9 yards. I had the opportunity to play with it, and obviously I have one for myself. With that also being said, I said, asked them, I said, hey, can I have a couple of those for my subscribers? He said, yeah, we'll give you 3 of them. I said, well, can I have 5? And the reason I asked for 5 is because my Patreons. I want to make sure my Patreons has the opportunity, 2 of them, get to receive one of the new Polyp Lab scopes. But outside of that, I said, can I also get some of your coral glue? Said, Rico, not a problem. So I honestly got 5 boxes of their coral glue. Now, I normally use the dollar store stuff. I had the opportunity of using their coral glue, and I must say, not just saying it, I love it. It's thicker, it's not come out watery and stuff like that. You guys know if you use dollar store glue, you know some of them you might not even get anything in it. Or it's really water runny. This stuff is thick. Had the opportunity to make some frags. I was able to get almost 30 frags out of 1 tube of glue. Seriously, it's really thick. I also like the fact that you don't have to rush. It takes roughly up to 8 hours for it to actually harden, unless it hits water. Honestly, when it hits water, I don't know what they're doing different or whatever. It's almost like, I don't know if you ever use the accelerated spray on coral glue. It makes it set up fast. That's what water does to their glue. Honestly, I'll be using this from now on. So I had the opportunity to get 5 of the scopes and 5 of the glue. So everyone that, when I do a drawing, will receive this. There will be 2 drawings, obviously, for my Patreon, 3 drawings on my YouTube channel. So Patreons, outside of Patreons, unless you guys would like to anyway, just to show the support and love as well. You don't have to do this. Everybody else, are probably wondering, Rico, well, how do we get one of these cool products? All you have to do is make a video and leave the link to that video in this video. All I want from you is what inspired you to get into the hobby and what inspired you to keep coming back to Rico's Aquariums on YouTube. It don't have to be a long video. It can be short. It can be whatever actually you're comfortable with. And leave the link to that video right here in this video. That's all I want. I love to hear what inspired you, what got you in the hobby, and I'm sure that there's tons and tons of people that want to hear your story as well. And I also want to know what makes you continue to come back to this channel. So that's all I'm asking from you. 30 days from today, this video, there will be 3 people that's going to receive their new scope and their coral glue. So, with that being said, Rico, what did you pick up for yourself? You made it this far in the video? Thank you. I picked up the ATK from Neptune. Well, why would you do that, Rico? Don't you already have an auto top off? I do. I use the tungsten osmolator. Okay? But I have a JBJ 65-gallon all-in-one. Obviously, you guys know I tore it down. That is sitting over there, not doing anything. I actually have something planned out for that. That's right. I have something planned out for that. I also want to be using the LRS lightings that be on the frag tank. I actually had to tear down the frag tank to set up all this other stuff. I know you guys are probably wondering what's going on with that. But I tore that down. I want to utilize the lights on the JBJ and some other things. I will get into details at a later date with that and tell you what I'm going to be doing with that system. So I run Apex on this system. So I just figured I'll pick this up, take the tungsten osmolator, put it on the JBJ 65, and go from there. For all you guys that use the ATK from Neptunes, let me know what concerns I might have with this, what have you experienced, good, bad, the ugly, and also how the company handled the situation when it came to their ATK. So let me know. I'll do more an official unboxing, maybe install and all that stuff when I'm ready to set this up at a later date. I don't want to keep mumbling on at all. One quick thing, just to point out, the corals are actually doing great. I see encrusting down on the coral glue, so obviously they're all loving life. I haven't had any losses or anything yet, thankfully. So we're going to continue to allow these things to rock out with the corals out. And we're going to go over here, so let's get over here because I feel like I'm mumbling a whole lot. Let's go introduce the new addition. All right, everyone. There's our new addition. That's right. The Achilles. And he is eating very well. So I got him the 25th. And he's just going to sit over here for a while and chill out. And, you know, I'm going to observe him and feed him all different kinds of foods. I really want him to have a variety of different foods. That's one of the things. So why is he over here instead of pop and drop? He's over here because he came and shipped and never was held at my LFS. So he's over here. We're going to observe him. We're going to leave him over here. He'll probably be over here for at least 30 days. And the reason is because these fish are very expensive. They're not cheap, and I do not want another loss on the Achilles. So therefore, he's just going to have to sit and chill because I'm determined to make this happen. Powder blue in the Achilles, in the beast. So there it is. Guys, let me know what you're thinking. Alright, so now you guys got to meet the new addition for my marine aquarium known as the Beast. He's going to stay over there for quite some time. It's not due to the fact for egg or anything. Obviously there's an egg in here. I don't worry about that. It's more, I want to examine more his stool. I want to see when he's eating things, you know, if anything crazy looking is coming out. I just really want to stay on that. I really want to see and make sure. I want to eliminate, try to eliminate some of the thoughts that we might have. We don't know what happened to it. That Achilles could have had an internal parasite, but you know, we kind of thinking the fox face is the porphyry, but we don't know. But this time I want to make sure, just due to the fact they're really not a cheap fish, and it's a must-have. The powder blue and the Achilles in the Beast, it's a must-have. So with that being said, guys, real quick, I told you I will be doing unboxing and maybe an install video on this. For those that are actually running the ATK, let me know what you guys think about the product. Please leave that in the comment section down below. Also for my Patreons, once again, just a quick reminder, you don't have to. You guys are very supportive, showing extra support being on the Patreon. If you like to make that video, it would be an honor. Great. Thank you so much for doing it. If not, still, thank you for being such a great supporter. And for the rest of you, I cannot wait to see these videos on what inspired you to get into the hobby, what inspired you to keep coming back to this channel. I can't wait. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for any future updates. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.